Hi there, this is Daren Dochterman. Welcome to my Modo tutorial. This one is going to deal with building a starship from the great designer Matt Jeffries, who designed the Starship Enterprise. This is called the Leif Erikson, and we're going to build it in Modo. So let's get started. So the first thing we do, we're in the Model tab right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blueprint material and drag and drop it on the window here so that we can establish a backdrop item. And we click into Control Spacebar to get our perspective view, and we can see that the backdrop image is in there. Projection type is top. Well, we can set the top one here. Let's do that. Let's go to the top view. And let's do something else. Let's change the contrast. Take that down a little bit. Take the brightness down as well. And up the transparency a little bit. Maybe we can bump up the contrast a little bit, like so. Now, this is the top view here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rotate this so that it's facing the front. So the way to do that, we are in item mode. So I'm going to make sure that the backdrop item is selected. And I'm going to go to the rotation in the Y and turn that to 90 degrees, like that. Ah, it should be -90. So let's do that. Let's just put a negative in front of that. Okay. Now we're going to change the position a little bit and try to center it over that. So that's obviously in the X direction. So we're going to take our position here and we're going to change it up like so to more or less center it. We can move in a little closer and see. Let's center it on that cut line for the bay doors there. Click and drag and center it up. Okay, now that's centered up. So let's press O to get our viewport properties. And let's see here. We have drawing and control, background imagery. Make sure overlay is clicked. That way we'll be able to see the model through the backdrop. Now let's click that twice to close it. And I think that's a pretty good distance for this to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the backdrop item here, change this to top, and now we're going to right click on it, duplicate. So now we have top 2. We're going to change this to let's see, the left side. Okay, and we're going to change the projection type to left. Let's see how that works. We'll go to the left side. Okay, why is that not working? Ah, because it's rotated. Let's turn that off, make that Z, or Y 0. And there we go. So there's the left-hand side. This is the side that we're looking for. So we're going to make the X position 0. And we're going to make the Y position less. So let's bring that down so that this is centered this way. I can move it in a little bit. We're going to center it on the tip of the nose, if we can. There we go. That's pretty close. All right. Now, we're going to duplicate this one. Right-click again, duplicate, and we're going to make this one the front view. So we're selected there. Let's go to our front view and change the mapping to front. Now here's our crosshairs here. This is the front of our ship, so we're going to line it up this way. Come on, you can do it. So about there, and we'll move the X this way, like so. And we'll zoom in a little bit and see how that is centered. We need to move over a little bit. Just up to there. That looks good, and maybe down just slightly to there. All right. And deselect that. I think that's all we need for the moment. We could continue with this, but it seems to be. Let's do one more, just for giggles. Let's do left click, or right click rather, on the front, and we'll do this as back. Go to the back view and make this mapped back. Okay, and we're going to scoot this one over, so that's in the X. And about there. Now let's take a look. All right, that seems to be pretty good. I think we have all we need for now. If we need to change these, we can make another duplicate later. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to select the top through the back using Shift, click on all of them, and we're going to right click on this, and we're going to parent to group locator, which puts it in a folder. So we're going to call these backdrop reference. So that way, when we're working with our modeling, we can shut them all off at once if we like. Let's go to our perspective view, and there's all the views. Okay. So that's our first set of instructions of how to set up the views.